me, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Danielle here. We also have Arthur. So long story short, we lost our Savers gift cards. We still had like $200 in there and we just kind of misplaced them. We spent like a good 30 minutes trying to find them. No luck. So instead, we're here at Goodwill and we're at my favorite location. It's the one on 6th Street. So I still have the same two things on my list that I want to find. I need leg warmers. Absolutely need them for like fall, winter outfits. And then I want to find a striped 2-piece blazer and trouser set because I want to thrift flip it and make this. But then other than that, all I really want is just more fall winter wear. So let's go. Cutting in real quick just to thank today's sponsor, which is Lamoda. They're a vegan footwear brand that specializes in alternative chunky sole styles. So they make everything from heels to sneakers to knee-high boots. They have it all. But besides the shoes that I'm going to show off today, I actually own a handful of Lamoda boots, and let me tell you, for how dramatic and tall that they can get, they're some of the comfiest shoes that I own. I could be in them for hours, my feet won't hurt. So I did choose 4 styles off the website. So let's start off with pair number 1. These are the Almighty chunky platform knee-high boots. Tell me this isn't the prettiest thing you've ever seen. This color, the strap details, I've been showing these boots off non-stop on my social media and everyone keeps asking me, how long does it take to get into those? Literally seconds. It has a zip closure on the back. It has this really pretty pink faux leather construction, silver hardware, and because it has this really thick block heel, they're super comfy to walk in. I was a little skeptical about these boots at first just because I have incredibly small calves, and so whether you have tiny ones like me or they're more on the muscular side, each little belted strap here is adjustable, so you can tighten it or loosen it as you need. Let's talk about the Dolly shoes. These might be my favorite style on the website just because they are a little bit more practical, but give enough flair to outfits to, you know, amp them up. So this is a Displaced chunky Dolly shoe. Look at that strap detail. It also has this black faux leather construction, has a soft rounded square toe. Again, all the straps are adjustable, so you can loosen them or tighten them as you need. And what I really love is the serrated sole. Here we have the Quiet Storm chunky Dolly shoes, pretty similar in style to the other ones, only this one has a T-strap detail, again adjustable strap, but still has the same black faux leather construction, the serrated sole. But I feel like you can't go wrong with this color. It just makes it super versatile. You can pair it with so many outfits. The last shoe we have is the Siren chunky platform calf boots. I love these. So these have more of a traditional lug sole, but what I love about Lamoda shoes is that you just have to adjust the laces or the straps once, and then they have zipper closure, so you don't ever have to worry about taking forever to put your shoes on. And then I'll bring you in closer because the sole actually has this texture to it which adds a little bit more dimension to just like a classic black boot, but I also feel like this is a modern twist to a Victorian style, especially with the lace-up detail. But since holiday season is already here, Lamoda is having a Black Friday sale where everything on their website is up to 80% off, and they also came through with a discount code, so you can use Danielle10 for an additional 10% off. So if you're into any of the shoes that I showed off, I'll leave product links down below in the description box along with their website. So happy shopping, and a huge thank you to Lamoda for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Let's get back to the thrift haul. Say hi. Guys, this is a location that has the like big old dent in the front because a truck rammed into it. They still haven't fixed it yet, so we're still going in through the side door, but it's also a Sunday, so I'm hoping we find cute stuff today. First things first, we're in skirts. I found this. I really like how furry it is. I'm not too crazy about the houndstooth print because it is giving me a little fast fashion, but I usually have really good luck in skirts, so I'll let you guys know when I come across something cute. I think we have our first item. Look at this pleated skirt. I'm pretty sure this might be vintage because I can't even read the tag. And what does this say? Oh, it says it's made in Italy and it's pure new wool. Okay, I like this. This is really cute. I'm gonna snag this. Y'all, the way that I actually really love this, it's the brand Eggies, size large. It has this like built-in denim thong and it comes down into a V. The only thing, why do they always make it a skinny leg? I wish it were a straight or a flare, but I low-key want to try it on. I feel like that would look super sexy. Oh, and then look, they have more of a like a darker blue wash. Oh, that is fun. Y'all, we are at Goodwill number 2 because that first one sucked so bad. I don't know what it is, but they just had a lot of fast fashion, and you guys know I like to pick up authentic Y2K and 90s pieces. So let's give this place a try, see if we find anything good. I I definitely like this cut and this asymmetrical neck, but every time I come across this color, I feel like it just makes me look nude. But it is the brand Finesse, so I'll hold on to her. Not sure if this is legit Omighty, but look at her belt. It says Omighty, has cowgirl, little leopard trim, only we don't have a tag, so for all I know it could be fast fashion, but I'm into it, maybe with a little slip dress or slip skirt. I'm definitely having way better luck here. Look at this plaid. I've been obsessed with plaid this season and all different sorts of colors. The brand is Helium. Never heard of them before, but the construction feels nice, so I'm gonna take her. The lingerie section is delivering. Look at this little latex bralette, and it has a silver heart hardware. I just don't know what I would wear this with. And also, I mean, it depends on the price. $10. And it doesn't look like blue is the color of the week. I think we might have to leave her because 10 is kind of expensive for this. This might be one of the prettiest dresses I've seen in a really long time. Made in USA, size small. Look at the sheen to it. $8.99, not a bad price. So many good brand tags today. I.AM.GIA. This isn't extra small, but since it's mesh and has a lot of stretch, I think it'll be okay. Also, $8.99 for I.AM.GIA. No doubt about that. I also saw this tag, so let's hope this is pretty. Oh, it's very basic. It's simple and cute, just I need a little bit more detail. Like, this is giving the fall, but this looks hecka small. Voiceover Danielle now, just because I was getting really awkward. This girl was in the pant aisle with me and she was like hardcore judging and staring. So I just wanted to show off a few pants that I came across, like those pink ones, these beige ones with like the waist tie. These were a bit more of a capri length, so I was really into them, but I know a lot of you guys aren't really into it, so just left it behind. These lace-up ones, they were kind of giving me vintage, but at the same time giving me like Fashion Nova, so I left those behind. Anything with contrast stitching, my mind immediately goes to Urban Outfitters, but this was giving me cool vintage. Every time we come to this location, it's like they never have carts, but this is pretty much the damage that we did. We came across so many cute items, so we're just gonna narrow it down, and then I'll show you guys the rejects of the day. Let's do our rejects of the day. We only have like 5 or 6 items. I'm gonna leave behind this BCBG little waistcoat, but the only reason why I am is because it's navy. I don't wear a lot of navy, so I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to style. So if you're really into this, I'll drop this thrift location down below. And then this was the first item I found here. We're gonna leave her. I've come to terms this color just isn't for me. Doesn't even matter if it's cheap or not. I also found this one, kind of gives me like costume vibes, but I just don't wear a lot of purple and I don't wear a lot of gold. And also, look at this price. $13. Maybe it's worth it for vintage. I just don't feel like I could appreciate it enough for that price. And this one I just thought was a little funny. Y'all, I'm obsessed with unicorns. I love this color combo we got going on. And then the back has wings. Can you believe that this is Old Navy? It's also only $5.99, but come on. I don't see myself wearing it. I just thought it was like quirky and cute. And this one Arthur thought was really cute, but we just have a lot of damage going on here. It looks like it was altered, so we have some stitching that's visible, the reds are loose, and it just looks pretty beat up and worn, so we're gonna leave her behind. All right, y'all, we are back from Goodwill thrift hopping, and you know what? I just want to start off by saying that the Goodwill on 6th Street, I don't think that's my favorite Goodwill location anymore. Ever since they got into that little accident of theirs, they haven't had that much inventory and that much good inventory, so I don't recommend that location anymore. Instead, I recommend the one on Venice. So that's the second location I went to, and this is a place where I come across a lot of Dolls Kill, and this time around, Omighty. So let's just get started with this top here. I'm pretty sure it's authentic Omighty because even though the tag is removed, I'm on the website right now, and not only does it retail for $46, but the placement of the stitching where the tag would be matches up, and so to pick this up for less than $8, I feel like is a pretty good deal. Omighty doesn't have the greatest quality of clothes, but it is pretty damn sheer, has a lot of stretch to it, but we just have the little leopard trim, the cowgirl graphic on the front, and then her belt says Omighty, and then we got a clean little back here. I also picked up some older Forever 21, so we have a cute little pink Forever 21 tag, and then we have the black and white vertical tag. So let's start off with this one because I absolutely love this. Has an all over rose print, a little cowl neck, and then crisscross back straps. But this just screams 90s, super feminine. I know it's a little bit more on the basic side, but these are pieces that I love to collect and have in my wardrobe. So here's the other Forever 21 top. I really like the cut of it with the high neck. It's pretty fitted. Look at those mesh panels. Can you even tell actually? The only thing I don't like is that it kind of gives active wear. Like I just came out of some sort of gym class and it just looks like a top that you're supposed to sweat in. So I feel like ultimately it's gonna come down to how I style this. So how do we feel about these kinds of bustiers that obviously look like they belong to a matching dress or matching skirt? I personally really like them. Yes, it looks super formal, but I feel like toning it down, dressing it super casual with like jeans or a cute little skirt, I love to wear them. It also has boning throughout, so it does have a lot of structure, but that just means you're gonna look super snatched. I'll bring you in closer. Let me know what you think of this beadwork. I personally like it, but I could totally see how it looks a little tacky. And this bold red color, I couldn't resist it, but it was one of the more pricier pieces. I think it was either like $9 or $13. You guys know I don't pick up that much vintage, and by vintage I mean earlier than the 90s, and I'm pretty sure this is. Look at this. Like, what the heck? It was just sitting at the end of one of the racks, and this is the brand I.AM.GIA. I have no idea. But look at the turtleneck. This color combo of blue and brown together, I absolutely love. So the blue part here with this like sleeveless look, it is pretty thick. So to me, it has more of a masculine look to it. So I do wish it was more of like a cami or thinner little strap, but I still think it's really fun. And even though it's a long sleeve and looks layered, it's actually pretty thin material. So this is perfect for Los Angeles where like our fall winters aren't really that cold. She's also a little messed up. Like we have, do you guys see that? We have 2 pinholes on the front, but it's okay. I still think it's worth it. I only picked up one skirt. I did show it off earlier, and I think it might be a thread regret, just because now that I'm looking at it, I'm just like, does this give maternity wear, especially with this waisted band? Banded waist, what the heck? Like, I love the pleats and that it's super roomy, but I think it's just this top part here. So I feel like styling wise, I might have to hide that with a corset and just like, you know, pull it up to my boobs or something. But I was just really sold on this brand. It's helium, the tag says made in USA. Let me just show you this tag, because look at those little graphics. To me, they were kind of looking like clowns, but I'm pretty sure they're just faces. And I was just like, oh, that looks hecka cool. It also has little belt loops, so I wonder if it had a matching belt that just got lost while it made its way to the thrift, but I kind of 50-50 on this one. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about some dresses now, because when I saw this dress on the hanger, I was just like, that is the most beautiful dress ever. And then I showed Arthur and he was just like, wow, that's really pretty. And not only is it vintage, made in USA, it's a size small, and this color is just so pretty. I could already imagine it with some like light colored boot, and just the all over sheen that it has to it. The only complaint I have is that you see everything through this material, and not meaning because it's like sheer or not opaque. I mean underwear lines, any like bump or curve, you can see straight through this. So I don't feel like it's the most flattering dress for looking this damn pretty on a hanger, but she's a cute little vintage piece, so she's gonna be staying, and I feel like she's gonna pair well with all of my neutral colored clothes. Yes. Can we talk about how I found I.AM.GIA at this location too? What the heck? This is a size extra small. It's that bodysuit that I showed off earlier. I just don't know if this style is a little too dated. I do feel like bodysuits have been making a comeback, but it is all over mesh, and I tried this on, and let me tell you, this is so damn sexy. You literally see right through it because it's mesh, so even wearing like nippy pasties, you can even see that straight through. So this is a little risque, and especially the back, we have that deep low cut, and then these dual strap details that have release buckles. So they're kind of giving like tech wear-ish, but when I try this on, we're definitely gonna have to censor my bits. We're down to our last item, and it's another dress, and I think this is more of a regret too, just because it's not necessarily my style. When I showed it off to Arthur, he was absolutely jealous that it wasn't in his size, just because he's really into like Japanese high fashion. So black, sleek, asymmetrical elements he's totally into right now, and that just isn't me. I could appreciate how classic and cool it is. I just feel like I need something a little bit more playful and less mature. But it has this blazer construction with a notched lapel, has shoulder padding, long sleeves. I do really like this like O-ring belted waist. And And then the pleated skirt, but I just don't see myself wearing this as an everyday item. It doesn't really fit cohesively with my wardrobe. I feel like I would only wear this if I were to go to a brand event or if I'm gonna meet important people. That would be my go-to. But you guys, that pretty much does it for my Goodwill thrift haul. If you liked any of my items, let me know down below. I highly recommend the second location I went to, so I'll have it down below in the description box. The Venice location used to be my go-to because I used to live in the area, but ever since they like remodeled the inside, it kind of went downhill, but they're back to having really cute stuff. But a huge thank you to Lamoda for sponsoring the earlier portion of today's video. So what I want to do is host a little giveaway with the Lamoda shoes that I received. So they are a women's size 8. I'm going to be choosing one winner a week from today and be announcing it on Instagram. All you got to do is just subscribe to this channel, comment your Instagram handle down below and which pair of shoes you want, and then just follow me on Instagram. I am at Twinelle_. This is where I'm going to be announcing the winner. So this month and next month, guys, I do want to fill my social media with just giveaways, just so that I can give back to you guys, because honestly this channel wouldn't be where it is without y'all. But with these giveaways, especially on YouTube, we do get a few scammers in the comments, so I'm gonna do my best to try to delete them as they come. But remember, do not give your personal information out to anyone down below. I will personally be covering all of the shipping costs, and I'll be reaching out only via Instagram. But as always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!